Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm very excited to talk about this new SDK that Laravel has launched, which is AI SDK. Since morning, I have been reading its documentation, and this video is just scratching the surface. There's so many things that can be done, but in this video, I'm going to talk about two small things just to illustrate how easy it is becoming to create agentic solutions using Laravel and this AI SDK now. So this is the URL where, if you're not already aware, you can go and check out the SDK. There is some marketing material over here, and then we have the entire documentation of the SDK in this page, right? Necessary details have been captured, and it allows you to also easily use the documentation by your coding agents to generate code. Now, for this exercise, again, I have completely relied on my cursor to do the entire thing. Some of the observations which I have seen initially is you get a ai.php config file where you can configure a lot of things. For example, your service provider and their configuration keys. I have used this OpenAI key. I have pushed this API key so that I can use those models. I couldn't find a configuration to select which model I want. Maybe I'll have to dig deeper into the documentation to understand how to do that. But overall, creating agents, whether it is normal agents or conversational agents, is very simple. Just to illustrate that, I'll show you my first example from web.php. If you see, I have this route, which is /tweet, and I want to generate tweets on two different ideas. And this is my specialist, tweet specialist agent. Okay, let's quickly look at the agent class to understand what is happening. So this is the crux of your agent, the prompt or the instruction that I'm telling that you are a Twitter post creator specialist. You will be given a topic or an idea. Create an engaging tweet out of it. Keep it within 200 characters, which is required for the Twitter creation rules. And yeah, that's generally it. Now, this particular agent is going to respond in text in just one shot. There is no concept of creating conversations. So yeah, if I hit the URL, for example, /tweet, you will see it has created two tweets over here. Big goals don't need big moves, they need small moves daily, 10 minutes. Okay, and I can literally add more ideas to it. For example, what is the best way to learn Laravel? So I'll just comment them out and maybe add something else. These two random things, again, this is just example, not even a very good point to create a tweet on, but just to show you. See, now we have two tweets. Best way to learn Laravel: build a real project, follow the official guides, bootcamp, learn eloquent, blah blah blah, and even the second one. So how much code is it? Just a few lines of instructions. You come over here, you invoke your agent with prompt, you send the idea, you get the response text. As simple as that. But a lot of things are handled for you behind the scenes, right? Very structured. Well, now this is very simple, and obviously it may not create that hype for many of you, but yes, there are more. For example, if we want a conversational agent where you have memory, you have conversations, the documentation says you implement an interface called conversational, and if you have tools, you add has tools. And with that, now if you see, I have a new agent, a support agent. Friendly travel support agent helps us discover places to visit India. When you ask for travel suggestions or places to visit, the use the places to visit tool to suggest destinations from your curated list. This is the instruction. Now, we have defined a tool, obviously because I said in the prompt that we need to use the tool. And if I go into this thing, it's a static thing that I'm returning, but places by state. So I have 4 for Rajasthan, 3 for Kerala, 3 for Goa, and then this is the description so that the LLM understands what the tool will do, and the handle method where it is massaging the data and giving me one place which will be used by the LLM to suggest me. Okay, a lot of things are obfuscated and simply put in a tool call, and this is the uh, I would say the structure, the schema which this tool will adhere to. And this is always going to be with a state. Now I'll show you how this works. In here, if you see, this state returns as a data point, and then I get this LLM text. One was visit LLP in Kerala, okay, talking about certain things about that place. And on the same URL, if I refresh, visit Udaipur, Rajasthan, the city of lakes, and if I continue that, it should ideally give me a random place to visit. Just to demonstrate and illustrate the way so easily, well, it gave me the same one. So maybe I'll just refresh once more. Okay. Hopefully we'll get a different one. This time it's Jaisalmer. So yes, the golden city, and you understand the point, right? I mean, it is making a tool call to get that place, and the LLM is responding back. And where the conversation comes into picture? Well, if you go into the database, we have a table for conversations. We can have multiple conversations for a user, and they are classified by this ID, the unique identifier. This is the title, and here are the messages. So for example, initial one was suggest a place for me to visit in India. This was one conversation I was having, and it came up with this answer, which is good. But then there are additional things. For example, I know that a tool call was made, argument state. The tool name was places to visit. Okay, reasoning ID, reasoning summary, these are not there. When you create a situation or an agent like that, you will get that data. But this was the tool call, the argument, and the tool name. The result is what we have over here. The result says LFP Kerala. Why? Because we are returning that text. Similarly, Udaipur, Rajasthan, again LFP Kerala because it repeated, and then we have Jaisalmer, Rajasthan. So this is overall how everything is being tracked. It's so easy to understand. We even have the information about completion tokens, prompt tokens, and which provider and which model was used for generating the response, right? So yeah, guys, this is a very quick look at what things can be done. If you see, I have generated everything using prompts. What I did, only one thing which I did additional was, I copied the entire markdown from that documentation, copy as markdown. I created a file called sdk.md, and I told the cursor agent that create an agent tweet specialist. Docs for AI SDK can be found in this file, and it completely understood what needs to be done, and it generated the entire code exactly how I wanted it. And then I told it to put that in web.php so that I can exercise that particular client. Similarly, I did it for the support agent. I told it to create a support agent. It should implement conversation and interface so that we can leverage conversations and messages. Also create a tool like this. One state can have multiple places to visit. Add about 10 places to visit in 3 states for now. So that's what it did. And overall, we got the entire code. So yes, with this, I am really excited. I know this opens up a lot of things. AI SDK is a first class citizen for the framework. So the support and releases will be much stable, much quicker. It will have a complete life cycle. And although there are a few things which are right now missing, I would say, but I know they are going to come. It's just a matter of time. And hence, it becomes such a compelling reason now to use PHP, the language that I love, and Laravel, the framework that I love, to build agentic solutions. Tell me, what do you think? What's your idea of building the next AI agentic solution? Yeah, if you like this video, do click on the thumbs up icon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back soon with more videos like this.